Welcome, guys, and this, of course, is Chat Center. This is another week. How's your week been? Mine has been, how can I say it? It's been nice, though. One after another, one thing after another, but we thank God that the week has finally come to an end, and this is a Friday. Welcome, welcome, and welcome. You all who are watching on social media, thank you so much for following us. Those of you who are on YouTube, thank you so much. Make sure you always drop a comment about everything that we say. Always drop it. Guys, I'm going to be right back because we have a lot to talk about today. Let's make some money. I'll be right back. Now, crypto. One thing, before I get to talk about that thing, growing up, we used to say that no one knows tomorrow. But these days, we of course know tomorrow. Cryptocurrency. One thing that people keep saying is the future. Yeah, I guess it's the future. Now, I used to advise my friends, I used to talk to a couple of people around me. Rather than being one person, that will bring another one person, that will bring another one person, that will bring another one person. I think we should just invest in crypto. Crypto is actually the future. I've taken our time to look at this particular thing. It's like money that you don't have in your hand like cash. It's like you have your money in the bank. You're investing, you're buying this thing, when the price is, I tried it out, and trust me, it was amazing. So I decided to talk to people who know about crypto more than I do, to see what they have to say about this whole crypto. For example, Bitcoin. Bitcoin gets to rise and fall, depending on who says what. If people like Elon Musk get up in the morning and say that crypto is shit, crypto drops. Bitcoin. If he says that Bitcoin is the future, Bitcoin rises. But I think that it's the future. So guys, I decided to go to some people who know a lot about crypto, who deal in crypto, and try to have a chat with them for them to tell me what the way forward is with cryptocurrency. Of course, we had to know. Guys, watch this video. I had to meet the people at Yellow Card. Yellow Card is a cryptocurrency platform. I get to see what they have to say about your cryptocurrency. Let's see what they have to say. What is cryptocurrency?
Cryptocurrency is a digital currency designed to work as a medium of exchange, which is not reliant on any third party or a central body. For example, a government, a bank also. So it's definitely a currency which is based on a user having autonomy over his funds. So that's basically crypto.
Growing up, we used to hear that you cannot know about tomorrow. No one knows tomorrow. But you guys in the crypto field say that cryptocurrency is the future. How is that? How is it the future?
Basically, crypto works on a blockchain. The blockchain is a ledger which records all transactions on the blockchain network. So every business now, every online business is using the cryptocurrency. So definitely, if the business and economy world is going towards the blockchain and the crypto line of business, definitely this is the future of the business.
Why is Bitcoin top of the list? Like, everybody talks about Bitcoin. Everybody wants to Bitcoin. What's so special about Bitcoin?
For now, I would say Bitcoin is the most common crypto which is demanded, and it's easy for someone to get Bitcoin. So you can easily have access to Bitcoin where, since it's generally accepted, so you can easily trade your Bitcoin, you can send to someone with low fees and all of that. So the crypto world is I would say, is far better than what we already have before.
Now, Yellow Card. Mostly in Cameroon, we find these online platforms that come to different business in different fields. But now we have crypto and we have Yellow Card. What is Yellow Card bringing to the crypto market in Cameroon? Why should we use Yellow Card?
For the economic purposes, Yellow Card brings to you the availability of cryptocurrencies. At the moment, we have Ethereum, USDT, and Bitcoin. So Yellow Card brings to you a platform where you can easily purchase these currencies purchasing just simply means having to exchange your fiat value to cryptocurrency. So that's what Yellow Card brings to you.
So do I make more money in Yellow Card than other platforms? Do I make more money on Yellow Card exchanging my currency?
Definitely, you can make more money on Yellow Card.
Now, you mentioned the fact that we can make money from Yellow Card. How do I make money from Yellow Card? Do I just put my crypto there and then I make money? How does it work?
Well, there are other ways of making money on Yellow Card. When you refer someone, you get to earn 20% of their trading fees. I repeat, 20% of their trading fees.
Okay.
Right? There are other ways of making money for brand ambassadors. If you become a brand ambassador, we have a brand ambassador program going on. So you get 2% on each sign up you get.
Yeah.
When you get that 2%, any trade the person does with the fees, you get 20% of the fees. So just like normal users, brand ambassadors have the double chance of making money.
Can I become a brand ambassador?
Of course.
I said at the beginning, it's the future. You give me some more money, I'll put it in crypto. I'll buy and sell currency. It looks like some nice thing to do. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Moving forward, guys, still talking about amazing things that are happening. Congratulations to you, Vicky Fokala. Actress, makeup artist, Vicky Fokala. She does a lot of things in this film industry. A lot. And now, she is the director, country director of the Genesis Cinema. Cinemas are something that I think that over the years, the culture in Cameroon seems to either die or we don't get to. Cameroonians, I can say, especially the young generation, we don't really have that culture when it comes to cinemas. We have other cinemas in Cameroon like the Eden Cinema, we have Canal Olympia, we have W Cinema, but this is a culture that Cameroonians are still trying to adapt to it. Filmmakers in other countries, in Nigeria, in Hollywood, these guys make a lot of money in cinemas before you can ever see their movies on streaming platforms. But Cameroonians, Cameroonian filmmakers, all we're fighting for is Netflix, other streaming platforms, and what about cinemas? And trust me, guys, when the Douala Grand Mall was opened sometime in 2020, we heard about the cinemas that were inside. So we're wondering, when are the cinemas going to be open? Fortunately, the chain name of cinemas, Genesis, decided to acquire these cinemas. And our very own Vicky Fokala is the country director of the Genesis Cinema at the Douala Grand Mall. Vicky and I had a little chat over the weekend, and this is what she had to say about it, and how Genesis Cinema is here to support or work hand in gloves with Cameroonian filmmakers. Let's get to see what Vicky has to say. You guys are bringing in that has not been seen before.
First of all, is the seats.
Okay.
Our seats are super comfy, super comfy, which is what we don't have in other cinemas. And then the other part is the leg space between the chairs.
Okay.
You can actually cross your leg. And please, did I tell you that our chairs are recliner seats? you can get the whole home feel.
Okay. Aside from being comfortable, what else?
The sound system, did you hear that? Yeah. The sound is impeccable. We invested so much on sound. And so Genesis as a whole is not only a movie theater, it's an experience.
Okay, now, other cinemas have been here and they have just probably some of them have died in natural death, some of them are still there, but we don't hear their names. What are you guys going to do different aside from being the seats, aside from being the sound? What other strategies you guys have that Cameroonians are going to stick to Genesis?
I think what first of all makes up a cinema is the experience that you get from just coming to a cinema, and what calls up the cinema experience is a boil down of the screen, the quality of the movie and the quality of the sound and the seats, and it's all of that put together that gives an experience that makes people want to come back, keeping your space clean, keeping your space welcoming, and having a reception that calls you to come in even when you don't have to,
I mean, the cinemas in other countries are a very great tool when it comes to the film industry.
Absolutely.
Filmmakers make a lot of money when it comes to cinemas. So, are you guys telling us right now that Cameroonian filmmakers should smile because they're going to make money?
Of course, they need to smile.
So, how are you guys working on it now? Are you guys doing some partnership with filmmakers?
So we have a system through which we work with local producers So they bring in their content, and then we review their content, and then we have them do the marketing of their content, and then they bring it to us. We sign some kind of agreement that is usually a percentage sharing, you know. So it's based on that. First of all, that means that you need to put in a lot of work when you're trying to do a movie. You want to do a movie that people would want to come to the cinemas and watch. You want to be able to have a set of marketing skills that allows for you to bring people to come and watch your movie. There's that too. And then what we need to do is create space for Cameroonian filmmakers, which is what we're doing. Creating space. Not only do we create the space for them to show their movies, but we created a space for them to also be able to host their events. So this is an all-encompassing, and guess what? We can be able to have 4 movie premieres here at the same time. A lot of people that are waiting for Cameroonian content in cinemas. And one of the things that Genesis is really looking at doing is making sure that we create a really great platform for Cameroonian movies. Why not? If we have the market for it, it's true that it's a gamble. Let me say it this way. People would easily warm up to coming to watch, say, an American movie from Marvels, from Universals, you know, from any of these DreamWorks and all of that. But that we're sure. But now we need the Cameroonian filmmakers to know that they have a lot of work to do when it comes to making sure that the people out there want to come and watch their movies in cinemas, because it's a whole new experience than watching it at home. One of the cries that we've had is that people watch movies at premieres, and after premieres, we don't know where to find the movies anymore. This will be where to find the movies if they're ready to put in the work. Like I said, it's a gamble that we throw out there.
All right, guys, you heard from Vicky. Vicky says that they have the cinemas and the filmmakers are supposed to work towards bringing their audience to view these films. Because the cinemas are there. I've seen in other countries where these filmmakers make their movies, they come to the cinemas, they actually go out, rally people to come watch the movies in the cinemas. I think Cameroonian filmmakers should do the same. Genesis Cinema, trust me, it's dope. Guys, make sure you visit it. I ate shawarma at the cinema, so it was so dope. Trust me. All right, guys, it's time for us to move forward. Great job to all the filmmakers doing an amazing job. I keep saying great job to you guys because I feel like you can do more, you can do better, because you are doing better. Let's move forward. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, you're welcome back. And of course, we're still live on Chat Center. And our guest for today, his name is Felix Fomengian. He is a tech entrepreneur. And of course, he's a founder, I'll put it that way, of the Cameroon GCE Guide app. I hope I gave the name very well. Welcome, my guest, Felix. Baba.
Thanks so much.
Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
I mean, I like the, you know, you talk like a big man, you know, he's like the government man, like, congratulations on, recently you were placed under one of the 40 achievers. Yeah. How do you feel? I mean, at this point in your life, getting to an achievement, how is that to you?
It's a great privilege, and we cannot deny the fact. I believe it's actually an encouragement to actually do more, and making it to the list is just an encouragement to continue the work which we are actually doing.
This is not the first time you are getting on such lists. I mean, there are other lists that have money attached to it. So when we're coming, I told my entire team that this guy who's coming, he has money. So before he leaves the studio, he needs to leave money here. What does technology in general mean to you as a person, as Felix?
I think technology to me is just making use of technology to be able to solve problems around us. That is making use of ICT. We have the computers, just making use of that to be able to make contributions to the society. I always tell people there's a lot which we can do as regards to social media, the internet, and this is how I'm actually making use of technology.
Now, how is your background like? Where does Felix come from? Who is Felix? Because the things you do, the passion you have for what you do, I look at it in some form like a reflection of where you come from. Where do you come from? Who is Felix?
Felix Fomengian is a single young Cameroonian. I was born in Bangem, that's the Coupe Badingo division, yeah. I went to college in Seat of Wisdom College, Fontem, and later on, in fact, before getting into university, we had a machine in the house at that early stage, so I would learn how to type and just play around with the machine. When I was getting into university, my passion for ICT actually grew. At that early stage, while we're being taught in school, I will get back home and see how I can put to practice what we are being taught, how to code and so on. And I was really passionate. This led me to start developing applications. I remember I was already first year student at the University of Boya, and I developed an app which I presented during some competitions in school. Yeah. So this is how everything actually started. And today I'm still on that drive. I've been able to achieve a lot, and I believe definitely there's more which we can actually achieve.
I mean, you have had the opportunity to meet people. When I talk about people in this country, people that matter, people that most of us want to meet. People like Professor Nalova Lyonga, a lot of those kind of people in the educational that milieu. Why did you decide to go for something that has to do with education? Because these days, why not crypto? I mean, people are doing crypto. Why not crypto? Why not those things? Why did you decide to go for something that has to do with education?
I think I realized a problem in that field. That was difficulty access to exam resources which students were facing. And in those days, we could only have these resources from school libraries. Yeah. And now what happens as a student, you want to study at home. And by that time, I was in the university, and I said to myself, how can I solve this problem? We are looking at the category of education. And this led me to developing a mobile application where I had to work with teachers to get the resources, and we embedded in the app. And I remember the first week after making it public, we had over 1,000 downloads. Wow. And the public just picked it from there. So to me, at that early stage, I was really happy that I was solving a problem, and that was the beginning of it all. Today we have over 15,000 users for this application. Even when the pandemic came, that's 2 years ago, and schools were shut down, students have still been able to study with this application. So it just started by me realizing that there was need for a platform like this in the education domain. And we have not only worked in the education domain, we have also helped several organizations be able to set up their websites and some other digital platforms, which I believe is actually benefiting these organizations today.
I mean, guys, see this young man. Ladies, he said, when I asked him, like, who is Felix Fomengian, he said that he's a single young Cameroonian. That was the beginning of it all. He said single. So ladies, if he's entering, I'll let him enter. Don't close it. So, Felix, you're doing an amazing job. You're making a lot of Cameroonians proud. You're making me proud, because when I look at the work you put in, I'll be like, okay, it's a good time to be alive, to see people, young Cameroonians, because this country has been one of those countries where the old people, ruled by old people, everything, everywhere you want to turn around, you see old people, old people, the rulers, old people and everything. But when we see people like you, because people keep saying that we want these old people to give way for the young generation. What is the young generation doing? That's why when I look at someone like you doing what you do, I tell myself, like, okay, fine. These are people doing the things. The old people to give space to these people to do it. So before we continue our interview, someone said something about you. We met somebody who's like a friend, and he said something about you. Let's get to watch it, and when we get back, we'll continue the show. We'll be right back, guys.
My name is Abongo Malien Titus, and I am a personal friend to Felix. I really wish to admit that Felix is one of the most passionate people that I've ever met when it comes to the area of tech and entrepreneurship. He is one of the leading tech entrepreneurs in Cameroon who has changed the status quo of things through the project that he has worked on, through the competitions that he has won, and through the many engagements in which he participates. One thing that I really like about Felix is his tenacity and his desire to always keep learning and always keep getting better and to make things work. And I really wish Felix good luck on his journey as an entrepreneur, and as he inspires other young people to take up responsibility and take up leadership and do interesting things in their communities. Good luck, Felix, and have a nice one.
Welcome back, guys. I mean, great. When you do a great job, you get praises like that. How'd you feel?
It's amazing. It's a nice video. I'm really happy.
Okay, now let's talk about the Felix Fomengian Foundation. What is the main objective of the Felix Fomengian Foundation? Sometime around 2021, you came up with this whole idea of the Felix Fomengian Foundation. Let's know about it. How far have you guys gone?
I actually started that after spending over 4 years in the tech space, and I realized that there's actually need to inspire the young people who are passionate for this field. I've actually had a lot of young people get to me, how can they get started, how can they learn coding. I believe starting the initiative is going to empower a lot of people. So our vision is just to empower young people who are passionate about technology. And we actually started a couple of programs. Few months ago, we're at HIPS, where we launched our school tech project, which is us introducing students to project-based approach. You know, I always tell students, while you are at school, you have a great opportunity to actually achieve your dreams. It's not only when you have the degree or when you are final year. While you're in school, just like I started, you can actually be a problem solver. And so we're able to introduce the students to project-based approach, how you can get a problem in the society and how you can maybe use technology to achieve this problem. And also through this school tech project, we are teaching them how they can make use of technology in learning, how they can use resources like YouTube and so many other online resources. And subsequently, we shall be running online webinars and still taking on with the school tech project. We shall be at ICT University in Yaoundé and several other institutions across the country to be able to talk to the students. So it's just all about empowerment, and everything, just pushing technology ahead.
Okay, now before let's talk about other technological startups. Like, okay, at the beginning I was talking about crypto, the cryptocurrency. You're in the tech business. What is your take on cryptocurrency?
Actually, I would say I've not really had that. I've not really been into it, but I think those into it. I think it's a field which so many people are into it, and I won't say much because I'm not really into crypto yet. But I believe it's a field which so many people are actually.
How is it like being around someone like Rebecca Inocham?
I mean, it's really amazing. The presence, the knowledge you gain from her, and the inspiration. I mean, she inspires a lot of us, and I'm really happy to be under her and to have benefited from her.
What do you think that is the biggest problem that the Cameroonian educational system is facing? You are into technology in general, and you help businesses grow, like websites and all that, but we're mostly interested in the Cameroon GCE guide app, and it has to do with education. What do you think that in Cameroon is our biggest problem when it comes to the educational sector, as someone who is an investor in this sector?
I think what we have to do more is just introducing both the teachers or having platforms and introducing teachers to instructional technology. That is how these teachers can be able to make use of technologies to support their education. Recently, I was in Bamenda where we were able to train several teachers who have been to Yaoundé for the project. That's the training of teachers on instructional technology, which is sponsored by the US Embassy. And I'm happy to be a facilitator. So I believe teachers have to be equipped with the technology skills, like how they can still be able to deliver lessons with the use of technology. And just like I stated before, 2 years ago when the pandemic hit the country, schools were closed. Yes, I believe if by then these teachers were equipped with these technology skills, how they can make use of Zoom and other platforms, classes should have still be going on. I think even before that time, this is why I developed the Cameroon Guide app to still be able to provide students with the resources. Recently, we won an award with the European Union. That is where the second prize for the national best startups in response to COVID-19 in the category of education. Yes, with this support now, we are looking forward how we can further develop our application. We shall be launching the web version, which is going to carry more features, e-learning, and so on. So I believe equipping teachers with technology skills, instructional technology skills, is really going to go a long way to benefiting the educational sector.
I mean, that's a fantastic job you guys are doing. And every other nation in the world, they are getting into the technology, making sure that people are online, people get to use the internet, teachers and all that. During the pandemic, everybody was online. Your team and yourself are doing a very fantastic job, I want to say, and I always keep saying, and keep doing it and never stop. But before you go, I know you are a tech guy, but still, let's get to a small, nice part of the show. Let's get to our game of shots, guys. If you move from Wasu, you'll miss our game of shots with Felix. Felix is an amazing person, doing an amazing job, but let's see how amazing he is when it comes to our game of shots. We'll be right back. Welcome back, guys, and of course we're still live on Chat Center, and you must be asking me what I'm doing with cards, playing cards, but right here, Felix is still here with us, and it's time for us to play some cards with Felix. It's time for our game of shots. Let's enjoy. So Felix, this is how it goes. I'm going to divide this bunch of cards into two in the middle. This is your share, and this is mine. We have 7 cards each to open. Now, if you open the card, I open the card. The person that has the lowest number takes a seat.
Oh, okay.
That's how it works. Now you start. Let's go. You can take a card from any side, put it on the table. You drink. My village people, please, my village people, please come for me. Oh. Okay, you drink.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, boy. Boy, this technology man is doing me. He's dealing with me. Seriously? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Last one. Now you drink. Thank you very much for coming to the show, Baba. Thank you very much for coming to the show, and thank you very much for playing our game of cards with us. Game of shots, sorry. The cards are there and I'm feeling like game of cards. Thank you very much for playing our game of shots with us, and keep doing the amazing job you do, and keep impacting lives. Keep making some of us have hopes. Some young Cameroonians have hopes and believe in their dreams. Guys, it's an amazing day right here on the show, and of course our guest is Felix Fomengian, and of course you know that we talk about crypto, and I think you should invest in crypto. Yeah, because I'm going to invest in crypto. I'll invest in crypto. Let's invest in it. And I'm going to use yellow cards. I think I'll use yellow cards to invest in crypto. Yeah, let me use that. So see you next time, guys, and make sure you don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's The Six Studio, and of course follow us on all social media platforms. It's Chat Center. Let's keep making Cameroon great again. I love you all. Hello, beautiful people. Thank you very much for watching. My name is MC Divenja. My name is MC Divenja. And of course, you want to keep watching amazing content like this one on this channel, please make sure you subscribe on our YouTube channel. It's The Six Studios. If you don't subscribe, I won't beat you, but you won't taste my coffee. No, I'll give you. Subscribe. Down there, I won't look. Thank you. Bye-bye.